think anyone is getting tired just yet of watching these. Maximilian Philippe there on the ball. One of the new signings this summer. Has scored twice in each of his last 2 games in this building, coming in the Bundesliga. And Andrei Yarmolenko is down in pain. This is not something that Dortmund want to see.
Oh, he gets him good too. It's risky. I was just going to say they're susceptible.
Caught there as he came upfield. Carvajal running in behind. He's got a couple different options. Carvajal forcing a save out of Berkey.
Look, you got to know your role in this team. You got Bale and Ronaldo crashing in on goal. You got to pass. And earlier, I mean, clearly it's enough
on Atletico, and they want an aggregate. Ronaldo's onside, rolled across for Bale. Being unselfish, not something you always think about with Cristiano Ronaldo, and Lucas Piszczek is there to prevent the goal.
There's that high line again, and it's close, but still, it's so risky, and he is open. It's just a wonderful piece of defending from
Casemiro. In for Sergio Ramos to stay forward, but the flag came up even as Ronaldo put it over the bar.
Boy, that linesman's going to be a busy man tonight, especially with the way that this Dortmund side is elected to play, and it's about a...
Yarmolenko's got a couple different options. Too tall, cleared off the line by Ramos. That was Philippe as it went over Aubameyang's head.
And there's a look of confusion here as Yarmolenko makes this cross a little bit too high for Aubameyang's liking, but still, this might be a handball. I think that's the shout. Sergio Ramos, get that out of here. I want to take another look at this because as that's on its way in, that's clearly a handball.
Now there's
too much quality in this Madrid side.
Carvajal looking in for Bale, first time, what a hit! What a goal! Gareth Bale for Real Madrid!
This is just a flat out wow. How about the delivery? A check for the line. He's clearly onside. No messing around. First time finish. Nothing Berkey can say about that. This is the best angle of it.
Hold himself onside on Nacho. And in the end, Carvajal able to sweep it back for now. It's Ronaldo to his left. Bale, his former Tottenham teammate, running in front of him. Bale now taking a touch, narrowing the angle. Berkey, his second save.
Well, we saw that with Tottenham. Harry Kane taking full advantage of that near post. That's better from Berkey, who let 2 skim by that right shoulder and a 3-1 loss.
Tolian just taking the space, able to get a cross away again, awkward off of Carvajal. Second attempt to cross, blocked by Varane. Tolian another touch, Casemiro able to knock it down for Modric. Able to find Toni Kroos in the outlet for Eden. Running discussion with Bjorn Kuipers, our referee. It's going to be a yellow card to Gareth Bale, challenging Socrates in the air. You see Socrates there saying he had his elbow up. It's a point of emphasis for referees over the last couple of seasons. Let's take a look to their efforts to make it 5. Here's Philippe trying to get around Carvajal on the outside. Carvajal just doing enough there. Riding him to the byline. It's out for a goal kick.
Good matchup between those two. I do think Philippe, if he could just...
Surveying his options, angles it in for Götze. Aubameyang trying to hold himself onside. Carvajal recovered at the last minute. And Yarmolenko lets it go for a corner.
Aubameyang just let himself down with that first touch. Great little pass from Shaheen. Good
here before the break. His check urge to shoot, rolled in for Aubameyang! Off the outside of the post. It was offside anyway. The flag was up.
I like it though. You know, Piszczek winds up to shoot, but he's really looking for that option, and that's just a clever little ball. That's about as close as you're going to get.
Philippe is making a run in the middle. There was contact there off the ball. You heard the fans shouting. It's been spotted by Bjorn Kuipers. Free kick for Dortmund, and a yellow card coming out to Carvajal.
Usually when there's that kind of a reaction from both sides, they probably just got tangled up. Let's see how much malice was involved with this. The yellow card's coming out again.
Time-wasting yellow card to Modric.
Sergio Ramos has got to be careful here too. Keep in mind that Kuipers is going to go in at halftime and want to review what exactly happened on that chance. They come to the realization that Sergio Ramos shouldn't even be out here.
Navas getting himself set. It's Aubameyang. It's off. Cristiano Ronaldo back on the ball. Toprak once again backpedaling. Ronaldo pulled it wide.
Well, I've seen the last couple of occasions down the field. You have that feeling that there's going to be a little bit more selfishness from Ronaldo. Great little interchange here. There.
Cruz to the back post. Ramos wide open. We've seen him score so many times with his head, including twice in Champions League finals. Another great opportunity for 2-0 misses. Gareth Bale in the 18th minute from Danny Carvajal. Second half underway. Turn on Casemiro and keep the ball as he was falling down. Clip it in for Yarmolenko. Navas stayed on the slide. Varane clears it away from the doorstep. Behind corner. Great early opportunity for Dortmund, though.
It's well timed as well. That on that far side, Carvajal is the one that leaves him on. We've seen this with Real Madrid, and now we see it with Dortmund. Just unselfish behavior. Just try and put in front and get it to your forward as opposed to taking a shot. But I don't think
Cruz slipping it in for Bale. Ronaldo making the run, the cross, the finish. 2-0 for Real Madrid. Game 400 for this club for Cristiano Ronaldo. Goal 410. And it's looking more and more dire for Borussia Dortmund, even on only match day 2 of this Champions League group stage.
It's just so quick on the turn. You know, that the pass, the weight of the pass is perfect, and there's that look. And nobody does it better than Cristiano Ronaldo. Recognizing the moment, I got to get there first. Bale knows it. So, I mean, it's going to be a topic. It should be a topic, and it's something that they need to look at, because getting it right is more important than anything else. And if the yellow card comes out again.
Or a top rack there. Sliding into Isco.
Helpful.
Philippe from Toyon.
Or video review.
Philippe for Castro. Now the deflected cross. Aubameyang able to turn it in past Navas. And just as we're eulogizing Borussia Dortmund, it is a 13th goal in 10 games to begin this season for Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, and is the comeback on in the Westfalenstadion.
Now, we haven't seen a lot of this, but too much space for Castro, and he is one of the better passers of the ball that you'll see in international football at the moment. Philippe doing that's an interesting, and it's going to demand some communication here, because
Castro running inside of him. Aubameyang's on the far side. Castro couldn't keep it cleanly. As Navas came out, you saw what he was trying to do with open men in front of goal. And now Modric's the other way.
Yeah, they've decided to go for it, and it's
here in this half. Navas hesitated, stayed on his line. It was cleared away from right in front. As Ronaldo's fouled by Weigl. That's going to be a yellow.
Yeah, it took him 2 minutes for that. But that's got to be the case, and there's no fault in that with Weigl. He's got to be careful throughout the rest of this game. However, when you're going to play with 3 in the back, this is what can happen. You can't have number 7 running. You can't. If he ball tackles when he has to, fouls when he has to.
Götze again looking to loop it in for Aubameyang. Got a touch in there. It's off the outside netting. And that was a high degree of difficulty as Navas was coming off his line.
That's why this man is so dangerous. It's because when he decides to go,
almost flipping it across. Isco brings it down. Socrates trying to recover, and it's blasted over the bar. Berkey is upset. He felt that Isco deliberately ran across his path to prevent the quick goal kick.
Again, it's
on their goal. Philippe once more hooking it in. Too far for Aubameyang, and close enough to that post that Navas was scrambling for a moment.
Not missing by much. I like the idea. There was a deflection. You could see it just coming off of Nacho.
Isco, he's got options in the middle, including Ronaldo. Dortmund trying to recover. Isco driving it. Great save by Berkey. Back down to his right. Got a paw on it for his 5th save of the game.
Let's see if that goes through the legs of Piszczek, as it does, which makes that save even more brilliant. He's been beaten at that near post on several occasions in the Champions League. Not tonight. I'm really curious to see who it's for. Asensio, we understand exactly.
Inside of Nacho. Bale pressured by Piszczek.
Don't foul. That's yeah, right there. On those kind of circumstances, you have to be smarter. You have to be smarter. And unless they can turn on you, this is the last thing in the world you want to do. Piszczek, the more
on the run, Ronaldo in front of him. Toprak trying to recover. Asensio's in the middle. Ronaldo taking it himself. Doesn't need the help. Second goal for him. And Real Madrid, two-time defending champions, slamming the door shut on the Dortmund comeback. Still 11 minutes to go.
It's exactly what we said. It's always been one pass away, and it could have been one more pass because
that first goal, the two has to come sooner rather than later. Aubameyang was up for it, but it's right to Keylor Navas. Third save officially for him.
Anywhere but right at the goalkeeper, and he's got himself a goal here. Rises well. Carvajal can't jump with him. Puts that back where it came from. He decided to go for it, and he was dealing with a world-class team that capitalized.
Pressure really on Borussia Dortmund after